What is happening, my friend? This is Ryan Yokome, and I'm back with another value-packed video. So over the next few minutes, I'm about to blow your mind wide open on how you view your current life, and more importantly, what you're moving towards. So, listen, if you're marketing your business or products, pay close attention. We're going to get into some serious, heavy stuff about realizing why you even have the desire to achieve, become, and really create more. And this is important for you to understand because this is mindset stuff, and this will set you apart from 96 to 98% of the people doing their stuff, and it will also help you stay focused and determined to achieving the results you want. And you're going to learn 2 critical steps to magnify the time it takes to manifest more of what you want and less of what you don't, what everybody wants, right? Are you ready? Then let's rock. I've been online for 2 years now, and I see a lot of people that are moving towards something they desire, right? I'm sure you see it too. Doesn't matter what niche you're in. Doesn't matter. I'm in a lot of different niches, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in. We all have that desire to move towards something. And if you're online, you're here for a reason, to make an impact in your life and others. That's why you do what you do. Now, you could say there's a difference to where you currently are compared to where you want to be. Makes sense, right? So why does this happen, and what can you do about it? Before we go any further, I want you to fully understand something. Fully understand something. I'm going to bend your mind a little with some powerful information. The kind of information that, most people choose to ignore. In fact, the kind of information that will change people's lives. So pay close attention. It's important stuff. Be open-minded and think about how it relates to you. Really soak it up and think about how it relates to you. If you're not prepared to grow as a person, that's cool. Then I don't recommend watching this video. But if you're ready to do this and you want to achieve your results, let's rock. Currently, you're here, all right? You can use here as your current results, and let's call it your now life. So this is exactly where you're at mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, your business online, how many products you're selling, how many people that you're recruiting into your business, whatever. That's your now life, whatever this means to you, okay? Happening right now as you're watching this video. So you've got these dreams and goals, right? In essence, you've got this desire to become something or someone different from who or what you are today. So follow me, right? Makes sense. Okay. Let's name that new you your future pull. So it might look something like this for you. You've got your now life, which is all the stuff that's happening right now, and then you've got your future pull, your dreams, your desires, your goals, your intentions, whatever it is that you're moving towards. Most people would look at it like this. Here's my now life, my future pulls in the future, that's what I'm moving towards. I'm going to put a different spin on it for you. It's pretty cool. So if you can relate to this, right? So whatever your intention is right now is to become a bigger person than who you currently are. So earn more money, be more relaxed, have more free time, succeed with your business, have better relationships, whatever. This difference can be not just a monetary tangible item. It can be something you want to experience. Your ability to give back to people monetarily on a grander scale that you can't right now. Whatever it is, there's something pulling you towards having that vision in your life. That's your future pull. Now, you might be thinking, Ryan, that's what I want to create, and I have to have willpower, persistence, grit and grind to create those results. Well, it's true. You're going to have to hustle. There's no doubt about that. But what if I told you that you don't have to create it? You don't have to create it. What if it was already created and you just have to step into it? So kind of like you stepping into the universe you live in now. You didn't really have to have persistence for that, right? It just kind of happened. Take it a step further. Okay, your vision, that future pull, your goals and dreams. You don't even desire it. It desires you. It's your future pull that is causing you to want this thing in the first place. Your future pole is sending energetic wave patterns that are literally hitting every level of your cellular mind and body. And okay, I'm getting a little bit scientific on you now, but this is important for you to understand. This is how it works. Your future pole is sending energetic wave patterns that are literally hitting every level of your cellular mind and body. To your now life, right? You still follow me? They're hitting your now life. Here's the cool part. You're doing the exact same thing from your now life. You're sending a wave particle back to your future pole. Did you know that? So you're sending an energetic wave pattern right back to it. So what happens when two negative atoms hit each other? They cancel each other out, right? Two negatives, boom, hit each other, cancel each other out. What happens when two positive atoms hit each other? Booyah! The signal is amplified. Okay, how does this relate to you and like 98% of the people that you know online and offline? Well, people want all these new, super cool things in their lives, right? In short, they want change. But they're tuning into a frequency that is totally repelling their future pole. I'll say that again. They're tuning into a frequency that is totally repelling their future pole. Yeah, they can be doing lots of stuff, but producing okay results. And I've been there, and I'm not knocking anyone. We've all been there, where we're busy doing all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it feels like we're running around in circles and not creating the results that we want. We're not matching our now life to our future pole if we're in that space. You don't need to create anything, okay? And this is huge. You don't even co-create anything. What you do is step into that already existing reality. Again, forget about you having to, work hard to create something. This is a difference between working hard and being in flow. There is a difference between working hard and being in flow. We're talking about being in flow of your future pole. So they say, and this is kind of getting out there are 13 realities that currently exist right now at the same time. When I say right now, I mean they're already happening. Not in the past or the future, but right now. So what are these realities? Well, that means the version of the person you need to become to achieve the results you want already exists. Right? So we talked about earning more money, having more free time, being able to generate more income to give back to people, have the free time to give back to people, raise people's consciousness. Whatever the reality that you want your life to become already exists. Okay? It's your choice which reality that you want to play in. Now let me bring this back down to a ground level so we're not just floating up in the ether here. You have this idea or vision to become more. Okay? You have that vision because it's your future pole, calling you to step into that reality. So we're here to experience a fuller expansion of life, right? That's why people want to go out and achieve more. You didn't create the vision. You didn't create the vision. The vision was already created, and now you're being asked to step up and play in that reality. And you got it? So all you've got to do is match your now life with your future pole. Now that may sound very contradict having your now life match your future pole, but let me help you understand why. Again, this is not a physical thing. If I do more, I'll reach my future pole. If I take more action on a physical basis, I'll reach my future pole. This is about building your inner wealth first and having your now life match your future pole right now, today. Remember, this is not about you creating. It's already done. You don't have to do that. All you're doing is changing the wave signal you're sending to your future pole. We need these to match. The second is your strategy. And I'm going to lighten your mental load. Remember, don't feel you have to create, because you don't. You want to take action to confirm with your future pole that you're ready to step into that reality. It wants you, and by taking action, you're confirming you want it. And this is huge, okay? don't feel that you have to go out and do all this stuff and create these amazing things, because they're already done. They're built. They're ready to go. All you got to do is just step into it. Step into it, and you do that by matching your now life to your future pole. So even if your strategy is off in the beginning, and that's cool, we all have this, it will send ways to adjust it in the form of new ideas. Your future pole will send waves to adjust it in the form of new ideas. So don't worry there. We all have to constantly adjust our strategy. And this is where 96 to 98% of people miss out. What people do is they take action without matching their vibe mentally first, which I guarantee will lead to a lot of pain and frustration, and you'll wonder why your results haven't happened. So why do you think successful people talk about vision boards, mind movies, visualization so much? Because science proves this stuff works. It works. I apply these principles every day, and it still amazes me. So remember, in order to make this work, you must be totally aware of what you're thinking, feeling, and acting every day. And I'm sure you've heard this. But I'm going to put a different spin on it so you can really understand what you need to do today. Of course, most of your thoughts are going to be unconscious, right? So it's going to take some time to being conscious of what you're doing first, and then you'll begin to shift your entire unconscious thinking. So starting today, if you want your future pole, your vision, your goals, your dreams, to line up with your now reality, which is currently where you're at, again, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, socially, your now reality, you must be totally aware of what you're feeding your mind. You must be totally aware of what you're feeding your mind. So the question that I have for you is, does it line up with your vision, or are you sending more wave particles to your future pole that don't want that reality? You become what you think and emotionalize about most. Okay? So if you take the next 30 days to cut out all the filler in your life that you're watching and reading and even listening that doesn't line up with your future pole, and you fill that space, and I mean you pack it with new material that does, you will see change so fast in your life, it will blow your mind. I'm going to say that again. If you take the next 30 days to cut out all the filler. What's filler? Maybe watching the news, maybe reading the newspaper, maybe watching YouTube videos that don't line up with your vision, maybe wasting time on things that aren't producing the vision. If you cut out all the filler in your life that you're watching, reading, listening, that doesn't line up with your future pole, and you fill that space, and I mean pack it with new material that does, maybe it's exercising, maybe it's focusing on your income-generating tasks. Maybe it's visualizing, meditating. Maybe it's listening to affirmations, watching your mind movies, and you pack it, okay, with the new vision, the new material that does. You will see change so fast in your life, it will blow your mind. Now take what you've learned to heart. And I'm serious. Take what you've just learned to heart, because it's powerful. And just like my good friend Tim Atkinson says, take action, it pays. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, and if you're not on my blog, head over to ryanyokome.com and grab some free, mind-blowing content. I will check you out over there. Go and match your vibes up, and let's rock. Have an outstanding day.